Good afternoon, hello, my name is Daniel, this is the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. This is another day of triathlon training. I'm straight back on it, post outlaw full, outlaw bike. Didn't even finish the outlaw bike. So, if I'm honest, I feel quite fresh today. I had a bit of a headache post-event yesterday, so for those that don't know, I was supposed to be doing the aqua bike at the outlaw full. And we had to cancel the swim because of some algae issues in the water. So then I was just doing the bike. And then I punctured at 90 miles, sidewall split, couldn't fix it. Maybe I could have stuck a tube in, but I think the tube would have still come through the sidewall. And to be honest, I'd ridden for 4 hours and I thought, well, I've had a good training day. I could spend ages sat on the side of the road here trying to fix it. The mechanics kind of came out and said they could try as well. But I needed to get to the finish line to interview the winners. And I didn't have a huge amount of time because I wasn't riding as fast as they were. So I just called it there. But in terms of what that purpose of yesterday was for my next couple of months, it was a training day. So I still felt like, although I didn't get everything done, 4 hours, feeling good, good ride was enough. But there are a couple of things I need to sort. Firstly, I got a saddle sore. First time in a long time. I think I'd basically had a few toilet stops before I started and not reapplied the famous udder cream. So I was perhaps a bit light on that. And then of course the different position, different saddle. I changed my bike setup the week before. I had to wait till I finished the run to talk about problem number 2 because it is red hot, run stats on screen, running is hard. That was difficult. Anyway, another one done. The bigger problem is I had quite a lot of foot pain. I still have a bit, just in my left foot on the outside near the bottom. I think it's a combination of my shoes being slightly too narrow for me, the fact that the nature of the course was mostly flat, so I was constantly on the gas. But when I punctured, I stopped. I got off the bike, I couldn't put any weight on my foot, and the marshal's like, have you fallen off or what? I'm like, no, I'm just punctured, I'm all right, but I can't stand up. Like, what's wrong with you? I don't know. This is all new to me. So after 15-20 minutes, it sort of eased off. I can still feel it like a bit of a dull ache. I do wonder if, because I use Gyro Empire SLXs both for training and racing, separate pairs, but elastic laces for racing. I wonder if the elastic laces don't quite hold my foot in exactly the same way, because I've done long road rides in my lace-up ones for hours and on flat terrain as well with no issues. So who knows, but that's something I need to sort before the brutal, because I can't be getting off the bike and not being able to put weight on my foot. That would be quite a problem. So a few weeks to have a look at that. I didn't struggle with that at the half at all, and that's the same course, and I did 2.5 hours of constant pedaling. It was just about like 3.5 ish, but anyway, it is hot. I really hope the brutal's not like this because I will struggle. But yeah, good to get a run done. Day at work ahead, and then tonight I'm not riding. I'm having a day off the bike, trying to let issue resolve itself, and also just have a bit of a rest day after 4 hours hard on the pedals yesterday. I think I'm going to do a separate video talking about my ride, some stats, nerding out on the Training Peaks screen. I know some of you nerds absolutely love that. It's my grandma's bazillionth birthday this evening, so we're having a little barbecue, and not at our house. Our decking's not big enough. And I'm going swimming later tonight, so I'll see you there. Look at this, I feel like I'm being judged. Hello, Rupert. Was my run up to expectations for you? He often just sits there and stares at whoever's come through the door and assesses whether they're allowed in or not. You okay, dude? Yeah. Thank you, my little swimming stuff getting ready assistant when I'm running late. Thanks very much.
Put these on.
Yeah. I'm doing, come on. Oh, I need to put one now before I get to the pool, because I always get changed outside the lockers.
That's what I was, yeah, shall I hold that for you while you get changed?
Yeah, that'd be great. Go on, just zoom down, ready?
Ready?
No, right. Tonight's swim plan is just, if I'm not doing this here, I'll see you in a bit. It is rubbish, isn't it? Are you keeping you up?
I've got an irritated eye.
Why? Is you looking at me?
Yeah. Probably bloodshot.
Okay then, swim done and dusted. I did the stats on screen. I'm fairly certain that is my longest swim of the year so far. 3 kilometres. I did it in just under an hour, and I did it without stopping. Swim coach Ash, you'll be so proud of me. We occasionally do drills for open water, so losing your goggles or swimming around buoys, all those sorts of things. Our goggles got a little bit of water in after about 2k, and because you're in pool water, not salt water, you can just swim through it. But eventually it was like quite a lot, and I thought I'm not going to stop at the end, because if I stop at the end, I can't stop at the end in the brutal, can I? Or in a triathlon. So I need to practice these things that happen in races. So I pushed off from the wall, did a couple of front crawl strokes, rolled onto my back, just tipped my goggles open, then rolled onto my front again and kept swimming. And of course, I'd lost a lot of momentum, but I hadn't stopped, and that, I felt good. I felt like I was going to get to the end of the lane and there's going to be a round of applause, but unfortunately there was not. But I'm really happy with that. I felt great. I think morale is so important in this sort of thing, isn't it? And I felt strong throughout. Obviously I've had an easier day, so I'm going to feel better, but to get 3K ticked off makes 3.8K in less than 6 weeks time feel a lot more achievable. And yeah, I guess that's it about it for today's training. My swim training at the minute, I'm not really looking to creep up much more than twice per week, maybe 3 times a week for 1 or 2 weeks, but I'm finding that I'm making good enough progress through twice a week, whilst not hampering my swim and run progression. And the distribution of time at the brutal is the swim is by far the smallest part, the bike is by far the biggest, followed by the run not too far behind actually. So in terms of like value for time training and traveling and times of day and stuff, it's not as worthwhile doing this, but this is good for me trying to drop some weight. So swings and roundabouts, but yeah, on the whole, really happy with today. I do hope it cools down in a few days, which it is supposed to do, but I've got another couple of hot days to get through in the UK. I don't cope well, but I'm trying to cope better. Hope your training is going well. Well done if you took part in the Outlaw event. I think when this video goes out, the Outlaw videos will have already gone out, so I hope you enjoyed them if they have. And if they haven't, I better pull my finger out, hadn't I? And Chris Wilson visuals, but mainly me. Anyway, I'm going to end today's video there. Thanks very much for watching. Please do hit that like and subscribe button down below. Big things coming in the next few weeks in terms of like training sessions and the journey, and I appreciate your support day in, day out. Thanks very much.